84% increase in anti-Semitic attacks in Greater Manchester this year compared to the same period last year. The police say more people are coming forward to report the attacks, but as our political editor Nina Warhurst reports, that's only one reason for the rising figures.
Children targeted with racist obscenities as they play in their garden. A family hearing Heil Hitler screamed at their home. And for Mrs M, who didn't want to be fully named, eggs thrown at her, her children and her elderly father because they are Jewish.
Nobody's changing anything, and it keeps on happening. It's not just the one-off.
Do you feel like as a Jewish woman this is just something that you learn to live with?
I do feel that, but we have learnt to live with it, go home, clean up everything, brush our hands off and carry on going on the next day, and it might happen the next day.
According to the Community Security Trust, a Jewish organisation recognised by police, there's been a 30% national increase in anti-Semitic attacks so far this year. But in Greater Manchester, that increase is 84%, 145 attacks, including 32 physical assaults and 9 examples of damage or desecration. The most common incidents are anti-Semitic verbal attacks. So you're talking about men, women and children being abused on the streets and in some cases in their own homes simply because of their religion. And in fact, every Jewish person that we've spoken to today in Bury says at some point that has happened to them. There was an arson attack on this kosher restaurant last month, which is being treated as a hate crime. And of course, there is one key question. Why do you think it's happening? Why now in 2017?
The more that there's media coverage of negative stuff, so things like anti-Semitism, the Labour Party, and other times that you do hear about Israel, you tend to get a reaction. Is it all of that? I don't know. Is there an atmosphere where people feel more comfortable being anti-Semitic again? Some of that might be post-Brexit. Very difficult to put your finger on exactly what it is.
It is accepted that attacks here are from a tiny minority in what is largely a peaceful community, but still. Do you worry about the little ones?
I worry for them in a sense of that they could be, people could be shouting at them horrible things, and I don't want them to be traumatised by that at all.